Hello, my bariatric besties, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, I am Chelsea, a bariatric support coach and also a patient of 6 years. And here on this channel, I try to share with you about life after weight loss surgery. The good, the beautiful, the bad, the cons, and also what people are not talking about when you go to those pre-op appointments. And today's topic is a big one because it's 10 things I wish I knew when I was coming out of surgery. We're not gatekeeping here. Today we are going to talk about some more obvious but also the sneaky ways to set yourself up for success that I wish I knew right out of surgery. If you are freshly out of surgery, you are newly post-op, or you're already in that post-op lifestyle and wondering if you're doing this thing right, my goal is that this video saves you time and frustration. And if you are looking for even more weight loss surgery content, what reality looks like after weight loss surgery or any type of bariatric procedure, perhaps you're on a GLP-1 and you're seeing some similar symptoms to weight loss surgery, I hope you will join our little BariTale family and subscribe. Every week I am dropping new content that is hopefully helping you thrive, not just survive. Tip number 1. Vitamins and supplements are non-negotiable. Prior to surgery, a multivitamin, a supplement, I would never have taken a supplement, but prior to surgery, a multivitamin was like a, ooh, good for you bonus during the course of the day. Like I had done a good thing for my body, but it wasn't absolutely essential. Or maybe it was and I just didn't do them enough. I had other focuses on my body. Life after surgery means that vitamins are your new way of life. Skipping a vitamin or a supplement that you're not nutritionally getting is like skipping an oil change for your car. Things will break down. It might just take a little while. Right away after surgery, when I was cleared to start taking my vitamins, I noticed a difference when I would take a B12. I would get that daily boost. I could feel it. For the first time ever, I noticed a vitamin or a supplement working within my body. Hopefully you are noticing those differences too, but I think it's actually worse when you notice a deficiency. When you aren't taking your multivitamin, your calcium, your iron, your biotin, plus hair treatment, whatever you prefer, regularly, you should notice that you don't feel like yourself, like your best version. And I notice particularly when I don't take my hair health plus vitamin that I am losing more hair in the shower. So I can feel and see those deficiencies when I'm not staying on track. And if you're wondering which vitamins I use or I recommend, I did an entire video on this last week around my multivitamin and my hair health specifically, but I will leave them linked in the description box. They're from Berry Melts. I prefer the caplets as opposed to the chewable dissolvables because the caplets are smaller than the average pill and they're smooth coated. Plus they're made for bariatric patients, so they're easy to digest. They expand over time. You only need one vitamin per day, multi instead of 2. So I find them to be kind of like my perfect non-gagging, non-nauseous vitamin that I am loving right now. And it makes it easier to take them when I know they're not going to make me feel bad. Berry Melts also makes some other types of vitamins too, not just the 2 I love. I will be doing a full supplement video soon, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Tip number 2 is that movement matters more than the scale does. The scale will stall without fault, full stop, period, but movement never lies. So here's the thing. Your weight will stall, right? That's going to happen at a certain point in your journey. It's totally normal. So let's take a deep breath there. But consistent movement will break that stall for you. It will make you feel stronger. It can decrease the amount of loose skin you have on your body, and it will help you live longer. For me, movement isn't about punishment anymore. It used to be pre-op. Now, movement is about freedom. Walking, light strength training, and even dancing in the kitchen, it all counts as movement. One of my clients likes to talk about her cleaning routine as free bonus movement minutes. And that's exactly what they are. Anytime you're moving your body, that counts as movement. But you do need to build this in as a habit. Otherwise, you are going to end up a bit more lethargic, a bit more loosey-goosey in the skin, and definitely unable to break your stalls efficiently if you don't move your body. And speaking of movement, there's a little extra bonus segment in today's video because I have new workout clothes that I wanted to share with you. This is the brand name, IUGA. This packaging is cute. I ordered 4 new pieces, some of which are for the purpose of moving my body. I find that new workout wear gets me very excited. I don't think I particularly picked fall colors, but I did pick colors that I love, and I chose one of these as a potential option for an upcoming Disney trip. So we're gonna try these on together. I find that when I feel good in what I'm wearing to move my body, 1, I tend to go longer than I intended to, and 2, I feel confident and excited. I embody this girl who I wanted to be so badly 6 years ago. It's just easier to show up for movement, especially when I don't want to, when I like what I'm putting on my body. Let's roll the footage of me trying these on for you. I have 3 styles to show you, and I did style this first one with my Rifle Paper Co. hat. I was eviscerated for wearing this hat on TikTok, not by the general comments, but by like a few specific people in my comments. But I stand by that this little hydrangea hat is still cute. So let me put you down and show you what I have on. This has been my summer of this color. Now I don't have on cakes. There are little circular, I almost wanted to call them implants. They're not implants. Inserts that you can remove here, but they are bigger than your average inserts. Like I feel like sometimes they come and they're like this big and then they get all wonky and weird. I don't feel like these ones are weird, but if you do, let me know. This is a 1-piece that comes with the built-in short, and there is a pocket here, and then the straps on the back are adjustable so that you can make this tighter or looser depending. I did size up. This, I believe, is a large. I'm gonna put all the details on the screen for this, but this set is a large and I love it. So in these last days of summer, if we get that like extended heat wave into September, this is absolutely an outfit that I would wear with sandals or even with little like white sneakers to just go out in the world and do errands in. But also this would be beautiful in Disney. This isn't the one that I picked for Disney World, but it honestly might be the one I end up wearing to Epcot. My daughter has like a bubblegum pink 2-piece set that I picked up for her. This is really soft, it's stretchy. I know it's gonna be hot in Disney. I have some super cute ears that could also go with this. I'm so pleased, sorry, my long mirror is right here. I'm so pleased with the quality of this, how well this covers my like tummy loose skin without me needing to wear support underneath. I personally really like this length because I feel like it's not too short. I'm only 5'3", so this could absolutely go shorter, but I get a little bit self-conscious of my thigh loose skin depending on the day. Probably not in Disney, but just like going out and about in the world. I also feel like this would look really cute on Nantucket. So this is piece number 1. I have one more dress, a romper, and I have a 2-piece set that isn't a set to show you. This is my non-set that feels like a set. I feel like a mint chocolate chip ice cream in the best way. These leggings are a chocolate brown. They are buttery soft, like to the point where I feel like they're just skin, if that makes sense. They have this little secret pocket here right on top. They're super stretchy, so like these are going to be awesome at what I love, hot yoga. These would be great. I mean, honestly, come this winter, I don't even want to whisper that word, okay, but picture these with like a big chunky cream sweater. You could do boots, but I'm thinking more like around the house type of things. There's this waistband that has some tummy control in it. They're just so soft and comfortable, it would be easy to forget that you even have leggings on. Also, they're not see-through. So when I am in hot yoga and I bend over, the person behind me can't see right through my buttocks area. Now this mint green little beauty, I love the extra wide straps on top. I feel very locked in, just like the dress I showed you. There's removable pads here. There's also an adjustable strap for your level of comfort, but I also really like, sorry, I can't talk to you and look at it at the same time. I love the detail of the back. And on the inside here, there's this like mesh, which makes this quick drying for when you're super sweaty. Also, again, hot yoga, perfect. I feel supported without any underwire. I love this color combo. Yes. Yeah, I am quickly running out of daylight, but this is a romper. So it's shorts on top of built-in shorts, and these also have a pocket. I love this color. I love this detail too. This, I hope you can see it on my body shape, but this little like V right here, I find very flattering. These straps, even though they aren't as wide as the mint green sports bra, they're still, because they are crisscross adjustable, they're still really supportive. You could add cakes to this, but you don't have to. This is the outfit I was envisioning for Epcot, and now between this and the blue, I'm not entirely sure which one I love the most. There are removable pads on this as well. I just love it. So the more that I look into IUGA, the more I like it. The fabric is really soft and supportive and sturdy. My guess is it's going to be super durable. And it is a yoga enthusiast brand, which I didn't know right up front. I've seen it before on social media platforms, but it's intended for people who love yoga like me. So I do have a discount code available for you with all of these pieces linked in the description box, so you can get whatever it is your heart desires. If you buy 2 pieces, you can get the second 50% off. And if you buy 4 pieces, you can get the 4th one free using code BARRY25. So thank you for watching this little haul. Be subscribed because I will show you what I end up packing to take to Disney this fall, and you'll see which one of these dresses comes along, or maybe both. We'll see, but stay tuned. I will leave the links in the description box below for all of these products in case you are interested in getting some new workout wear for this upcoming season. Tip number 3, and this one's really to prepare you, it's that hydration post-op is going to be harder than you think it is. Hydration is a struggle. It is a part-time job that you now have forever, and you're not getting paid to do it. Pre-op, when I would feel dehydrated, or I would feel like that inkling of a headache that's coming on because I drank too much Diet Coke or rosé and not enough water, relatable, I would just chug a big glass of water. I didn't want to drink it, so my method was get this down as quickly as possible. And I would go to the fridge, fill up a glass, and chug. Now, no. I could never. Chugging water will make you sick. So sick. So you have to sip all day long. And that's frustrating. Even 6 years later, this is one of the hardest adjustments because dehydration sneaks up so fast. I am a bariatric coach. I provide advice, guidance, and counseling to my beautiful clients and students a lot, all day, weekly. One of the things I tell them is to look out for signs of dehydration. 3 weeks ago, I had my first IV therapy because I allowed dehydration to sneak up and then I couldn't get back on top of it. I experienced such high heart rates while I was standing, doing nothing. My heart rates were soaring into the 100s, the 130s. That's way too high. 2, I was so fatigued. My ring would tell me that I had a great night of sleep. And then I would yawn the next day. I would do an activity and need to rest. My bowel movements, sorry, I hope we're all friends here, were not ideal. So I thought to myself, is it extreme to go get IV therapy? No. And also I had used it as a reward. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is how I'm rewarding myself these suggestions for the year when I meet certain goals. So I had just met a weight loss goal and hadn't pulled a reward yet. One of them was IV therapy. So I thought, this is kismet, it's meant to be. And I went. I went to a company here on Cape Cod called Hydrata. I will link their Instagram below. And I spent 2.5 hours, that's not normal, I'll explain that in a second, with the lovely team who owns this company, getting a 150 milliliter bag of golden juice put back into my body, and I felt like a whole new person. I couldn't believe that the headache, the nausea, the fatigue, the exhaustion, the heart rate were all coming from one source, and it was flippin' dehydration. Now, it took 2.5 hours because I have the world's tiniest veins. When I was obese, I used to joke that the only two small things on me are my veins and my feet. Now, hopefully that's not the case, but my veins really are quite tiny, so it took that long for my body to take that much liquid in. So that's not normal. I sat with a bunch of different girls who came and went while I was still there. So I became quite close with the beautiful team at Hydrata. So I don't know if you want to take that advice from me, but this is the first time in 6+ years that I've felt that way. Now I know. I also will be incorporating more IV therapy, I think, into my regular routine because of the side effects that it has so quickly, especially when I'm feeling off like I have a cold. But you know the drill. You need a support system, at least one water bottle. This one is a Camelback. And I like it, but it doesn't have a straw. And I know there's a straw controversy. We'll get to that. I just ordered the white Owala. I love my 2 Owalas that I have. I find that I drink more water when I specifically drink out of those. But you need a water bottle. Perhaps you need to set a timer, whether it's visual or not. I believe if you're not carrying a water bottle with you, you're already behind. So I carry mine with me. Now, the straw thing. I know that bariatric nutritionists and dietitians are going to tell you not to use a straw. And it's because when you use a straw, you are sucking air into your pouch. And the theory is that it could expand your pouch more quickly, or it could make you feel more full than you are when you go to eat because there's air in there. My theory, my non-medical theory, is that without a straw, I am not drinking nearly enough water. And I think that this summer is kind of proof of that. So I use a straw. You can't do this right away. When you're freshly post-op, you have to sip directly out of a container or a glass. But several months in, use your own discretion. I'd love to know your thoughts on the straw controversy for weight loss surgery in the comments. Tip number 4 is that your mental health matters just as much, if not more, than your physical body. Your journey is obviously going to be physical, right? You are losing weight on the exterior part of your body, physically. But what we don't talk about, and what I feel like my purpose in this world is to bring to light the mental health component of losing so much weight so quickly. This is an emotional roller coaster. There are highs, especially when you're getting on the scale and it's going down and you're reaching numbers that you haven't seen in years. There are lows when you are literally stalling and then feeling like you broke it and you fall back into old habits, or if you're experiencing weight regain. And honestly, there are moments where you just feel like you're mourning your old life. Like you feel grief for the body, the woman, the experiences that you used to be able to have. This is normal, okay? Therapy, journaling, counseling, these have been game changers for me. And I did do this all on my own when I was initially post-op. So it took me about a year to realize that I wasn't as happy as I could be, and that I started to uncover limiting beliefs around the total amount of weight that I could lose, whether I was worthy to lose that weight or not, the binge eating that I missed doing. So I started seeking out therapists. I was using my journal. I was doing yoga. I was doing meditation. I was seeking out private coaches, and it cost me a ton because I was doing so much all at once, and it took a long time, which is one of the reasons why I built this channel, so that you can avoid those same mistakes that I did. If you're looking for a community, I have a free masterclass that does lead into a paid digital course. You can go to the masterclass. It's all about emotional eating entirely for free. The whole 45 to 60 minutes or so of the masterclass is totally free. But at the end, I will tell you about my 4-module digital course called Mindset Mastery. And inside Mindset Mastery, you do get 4 live coaching sessions with me, so a total of 4 hours of live coaching based on different topics, your questions and answers, etc. So I will put that in the description box below. I think that that is a beautiful place to start, and it will save you a ton of money. Tip number 5, something I wish that I knew post-op bariatric surgery, is that people are going to have opinions. So I thought by sharing my journey publicly that I would somehow be shielded from people directly telling me their opinions, because I'm pretty open and vulnerable about my own experience. But I heard things that I didn't expect to hear, like not just from strangers, from like people in my life, not my family, but others, that I was taking the easy way out. Another one I heard was that I never even needed surgery. And I did hear that one from family too. I just wish that I had been better prepared for those comments. You know what I'm going to say. Weight loss surgery is not the easy way out. It's the brave way forward, and you don't owe anyone an explanation. My tip, when I work with my clients, we actually develop a script for this, but my tip is to have a response ready. So when you're prepared, you'll feel less awkward in those moments to speak your mind, and I would recommend rehearsing them in advance. Something like, actually, weight loss surgery is just a tool. I do the work to make sure that the tool works. Just like anything else, success takes daily effort, and sometimes no response is the best response of all. And of course, the classic, oh, I don't know what I did to make you feel comfortable saying that to me. I like that one. Number 6 on the what I wish I knew list is that portions stay weird forever. Your portion sizes are going to be all over the place. I was just talking to my membership about this last night. One day, you'll be able to eat 3 bites at lunch and feel so full and proud of yourself because you know your pouch is working, it's tight, you listen to your hunger cues, and then the next day you'll be able to eat an entire sandwich in that same window of time and wonder, what's going on? It's confusing. And I wish that someone had told me that this is normal, because every time I ate more in a day or at a meal than I did the day prior, I felt like I broke it. Your stomach is healing. It's stretching. It's not broken. It's just different now. And as a woman who functions on a 30-31 day cycle, right, menstrually, you are going to be able to eat more/less at different points throughout the month. What you have to learn is to listen to your body's hunger cues and be flexible in adjusting what you need daily, which is not something that someone who's been on a diet for a long time is good at. So this takes practice. Tip number 7, this is a sad one, and I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that the honeymoon phase ends. That first year, those first glorious 12 months, when your weight feels like it's melting off your body, and no matter what you do, whether you decide to implement what we're talking about today with habits and movement and hydration, no matter what you do, it's working until it isn't. Your body adapts. Your metabolism adjusts. That's a good thing. But that also means that your weight loss slows down. And this is why I beat this drum. It's so important to develop the habits that you need early on. If you can master your morning routine, your movement, your vitamins, your protein, your water, you are setting yourself up for lifelong success. And then combo that with some mindset shifts about what you want your future to look like, and girl, you are on fire. But I didn't know any of those things. I thought, I'm gonna lose the weight no matter what. A year shows up. Did I build those habits? No. Is it harder now? Yes. And I regretted the time that I could have been spending building habits in a micro way. They're the ones that are gonna carry you into success after the honeymoon phase is over. And take it from me, I did learn those habits, right? I am in year 6 and I'm closer to my goal weight range than I ever have been, including at my lowest weight out of surgery. Tip number 8 is about the pain that nobody warns you about. I thought that my biggest discomfort would be my incision sites, but boy was I wrong. The worst pain for me was the gas pain in my chest and in my shoulders when I woke up from surgery. It's uncomfortable and it can feel scary to wake up after surgery and not be able to take a full deep breath. The one nurse warned me about this as I was on the operating table. He said, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna feel tightness in your chest and maybe in your shoulders, and that's normal. And I woke up and was like, felt claustrophobic in my own body and was scared by that. The best fixes are walking as soon as you're cleared to move that gas around. Gas X strips help if you're able to take them. And then I did a lot of like heat and cold compresses on my chest and my shoulders to try to move that trapped gas around. The good news is that this is totally temporary. Likely within 24 to 36 hours, this will go away completely. But I want you to know, because I think that's the worst part about waking up, is that you're not like, oh, my stomach's sore, my incisions hurt. You wake up and you're like, I can't breathe, and then you freak out. So hopefully knowing that it's coming makes it easier to deal with. Tip number 9 is that your support systems will make or break you. I mentioned this. These matter so much more than you think you do. You can try to do this alone. That's exactly what I did. It was so much harder than it had to be. Let this be easy. Having family, friends who understand what you're going through, or even better, a bariatric community who gets it, makes such a difference. And that's why I built my Glow Getters membership, which isn't available just right off the cuff here. You do have to go through coaching with me or a digital course because it's exclusive. But I built this community because we still rely on each other. Needing support isn't weakness. It is your roadmap to long-term success for people who love you, understand you, and will hold you accountable. And finally, number 10 is that your success post-op isn't linear. You will stall. You may regain a little. You're gonna have days where you wonder if you've messed up in this process post-op, but I want you to hear this. Despite all of those, you didn't fail. Your journey isn't a straight line. You are not just going to continuously lose. It's the habits that you build over time to be that woman. It's the resilience that you show in your reaction and response to your setbacks. These are what define your success. I want you to think about and play the long game. Trust the process and give yourself some grace. So there you have it, my love. 10 things that I wish I knew before my VSG surgery, though this applies to all bariatric surgery, from vitamins and movements, hydration, to the emotional and mental side of this process, and the pain that nobody warns you about. If this video helped you today, will you please give it a thumbs up? It's such an easy and free way for you to tell me about the content that you like. And if you have a Bari Bestie yourself, or you are supporting someone who's having surgery, will you share this video with them? And don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos. For all of the links today, including my new workout clothes, including the vitamins that I love, and my free masterclass that leads into my digital course, please be sure to expand and check out the description box. Thank you so much for watching. You know I love and support you, and I will be back next week with a fall prep and reset guide for you that I personally really need, and I hope it will help you too. I love you. Bye, friends.